Crusty Customs garage. Just shut this off so you can actually hear me. We're gonna do a bit of a. Ouch. Okay. Well, you guys, if you watch these, you already know I have a bit of a problem. All right, with the old energy drinks. So anyway, what's up, everybody? Sean here, Crusty Customs Garage. Yet another riveting video. Today we have a bit of an issue, and I'm going to show you what that is real quick. Yeah, I was driving the other night. I don't know if we see the issue. Yeah, I believe we do. So, yeah, she's cycloptic. One working, one not working. So, you know, I did the old-timer fix of door knocking it, and, you know, it works perfect. But I don't want to have to do that like every time I turn the headlights on, or when I switch it to high beam, they both work, but then when I switch back to low beam, that one goes out again. So then you got to get back out, knock it. I'm done with that. And when I looked at it, I saw that they weren't even halogen. They're like incandescent, old school Westinghouse headlight bulbs. So what I did is I went over to the old Walmart, and they had them on the shelf, $8 a piece. I got, yeah, I got a couple of these bad boys. Sylvania H6024s, and they're halogen bulbs. So, you know, I've at least caught up to the 80s with these. You know, 1986, 87, at least. So modern. So what I got to do today is just throw these babies in there, and then maybe I can see past my front bumper. That would be nice, because right now the lighting is marginal. Maybe like 2 candles in a mason jar per side right now. So I'm hoping this doubles her up to at least 4. So yeah, so I'm gonna get started on that. Just need to gather up a couple things. We got our headlights. Get these out of here. I'm a little discouraged though, since I bought these, because it says, I don't know how well you see this, but it says, you know, there's the size H6024, and then underneath it says color, and there's a car, and then like what looks like a laser beam coming out of the front of the car, and then what looks like urine. So it's literally yellow, and I really hope that these aren't piss-colored headlights. That'd be very disappointing. I really don't want to put piss lights on my car. So, all right, so I'm going to get cracking on this. Get a couple tools here. Okay, let me just... Red Bull, yeah. All right, I need to get. If you guys know of any like help, I can get like maybe a rehab or something for that stuff. It's getting a little serious. So, all right. Actually, I don't need anything in here because my gun is right there under my butt the whole time. All right, so we're gonna get started on this, and you know, we'll snap in and out here with whatever the hell I'm doing. This is really not that difficult of a job. I'm gonna go ahead and pop that. Oh. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I really don't need any access in here. I'm just gonna zing these off of here, and then bring the blindness, I guess, after I try them out. So, alrighty. So I'm just gonna go ahead and make that magic happen. So here we go. Just a few screws hold these bezels in here. Can I? Okie dokie. Hello, Miss Lady. All right. Great. Okay, dear. Have a good day. She's moved up from wine. Okay, so that's the Mrs. Mrs. Crusty Customs. Wow, I believe if I see that correctly, she's moved up from those delicious wines that she likes that taste like shit, and moved up to from a nice Cabernet Sauvignon or a what are them other ones, Merlots, to Marvel's Mystery Oil. I don't know. She's kind of whack. Yeah, at least it's cheaper. I think that bottle was $7. for that big bottle. So, and oh, there she is still. Okay, so yeah, Crusty Kustoms video being filmed here. Nothing to see. Move it along there, Marvel. Okay, well, she's gone. We can get back into this. So what you do is you take 3 little screws out of each side for these bezels. I'm gonna do that. Have a good day. She waved. There she is. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. Okay, so we got the screws out of the bezels. These probably haven't been out of here since, the 60s. Ah, nice. It popped right out. Awesome. All right, so those will need a little clean. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see this, but there's cobwebs, dirt, 50 years worth of debris in there. We just need to pop out a couple more screws, a little deeper inside here. There's a one. And this just has the headlight retaining ring. These are the screws for that. And we've got one right here. Yep, she's already trying to fall out. And yeah, it's going surprisingly well, I gotta say. So I'm just gonna pop this ring off. Yep, right out of there. A little microfiber rag and give that a little, and clean that up a little bit. And I might come across here and polish up that grill a bit, because why not? So, all right, let's get these screws out of here. Thank you for magnetized screw tips, boy. Screwdriver tips. That thing probably would have been like in the abyss, down in there somewhere. All right, 3 screws out on each side. So a little quick tip. When you take these headlights out and unplug them, oh wow. I don't know if you can see that, but it actually says this is a 6014. I guess that designates, I have no idea what. Yeah, this is a Westinghouse sealed beam, non-halogen bulb, otherwise known as poop. This is terrible. I don't know how people got around in the 60s, 70s with these bad boys, but yeah, that's trash. And same thing on this side. Oh yeah, there's a magical amount of filth in here. Yeah, this one, oh wait, this is a Wagner, but still not halogen. So, all right, I'm just gonna walk right up to camera. So I've got some dielectric grease, and we'll put a little bit of that on the wiring, just so, you don't have any problems with corrosion or what have you. There we go. Just gonna give this a quick little, just a little bit of a spruce up here, because it is totally nasty. That grill really needs to come out of here. And you can see here, there's these metal pieces that are between the grill and the core support they're just all surface rust. And that's stuff I'm gonna cover on another video soon. Here on this channel is just cleaning her up, getting rid of some of this surface rust. The air cleaner has got some surface rust on it. I mean, it's in really good condition. Everything is, but surprisingly, but it just looks depressed under here, and she deserves better than this. So that's what she's gonna get. She's gonna get a nice cleanup, polish. I'm gonna paint these black again, because that's where they were from the factory. A nice like satin or flat black would, I think, really make things a little nicer here. The radiator is already painted up nice. A little squirt of something on the valve cover, I think, would also be fitting. So I'm gonna do that too. Let me just come over here and just gonna put it on the rag here. Yeah, that chrome. I think it's aluminum actually. Not sure. Put a magnet on there and we'll see. Yeah, I think that's, yeah, I think that's aluminum, because I don't feel my little screwdriver tip sticking to it. So, but for now, I think we will just reassemble with the new headlights. And that'll be awesome. So let's grab these babies and let's get to work. This dielectric grease is pretty sweet because it's, well, one, all over my fingers right now. Okay, didn't expect that. Let's... These have a little, like, terminal block on them, I guess to keep them from... Ow, shit nuggets. That hurt. To keep the terminals from getting bent in shipping. And I'm just going to wipe this electric grease off. I don't know if you can see this, but fresh out of the box. You saw me take this out of the box. I don't know if you can see that terminal, the one that's bent like that. That's right out of the box. Come on. Really? All right. Well, we'll fix her up. We'll get her fixed up. Not the end of the world. I just hope it didn't get jarred around. You know, it's already got that, had a big bend in this tab. I just hope the headlight isn't screwed. All right, so may as well keep these out. I might need it for the other side. Now we'll put a little dielectric grease on the headlight. And there we go. It's all you need, just a little squirt. That's what she said. All right. So we'll just put a little bit here, and I'm going to put a little bit on the plug itself. Man, the plug on here looks exceptional. All original wiring in this car. Absolutely everything works. Heat is absolutely volcanic. I had to do a little work on the turn signal on the driver's side front here. The socket was corroded, so I replaced that. Works great. You know, heat's great. Blows super strong. I just love this thing. I had some growing pains with it. I had it for about a year. I couldn't get it to run right. It's a big pain in the butt, to be honest with you. Almost said goodbye to her. And would have regretted it. For sure. Oh, yes. Yeah, I definitely would have regretted selling this car. It's the car that we bought for the both of us to go cruising in. And we've gone out in it a couple of times. We've only had it on the road here now for just a couple of, for about 3 weeks. I think I've put about 300 or so miles on it. And I got to tell you, the looks and the waves and the conversations, I mean, it's impossible. If you're in a hurry in any kind of classic car, you know, that especially one that's rare, you don't see Ramblers anywhere. People don't know what they are. They look at it, and it's like, you know, like a dog that heard a fart, you know, they're like, you know, like that. And friggin' Red Bull cans everywhere. But that you'll have people come right up and stop you. You know, here I am in my mid-40s. And, you know, this car was made before I was born. But you've got folks in their 60s and 70s who, you know, these cars were on the streets, brings back memories, and they just want to come and talk to you about it. They want to look at it. I had a couple people ask to sit in it. Of course, go ahead, have a seat. You know, and it's just great. It's very nostalgic. It's so much fun. And to be honest with you, I don't really think that people who are going to be avid classic car enthusiasts in 40 years when I'm fertilizing a tree somewhere in Pennsylvania are going to really understand why. You know, why do we have these cars? Why do we do what we do to keep these cars alive? There we go. You know, because we're a disposable society. You know, honestly, I'm a Volkswagen guy too. I love VWs, new and old. But let's be real. 40 years from now, you're not going to see. You're not going to see somebody pulling a barn find 2005 Volkswagen GTI out of some dude's barn in the middle of Missouri and going, whoo, boy, she's cherry. Been here 30 years, low miles. No. That kind of car sits in a barn for 30 years, it's going to be part of the barn, meaning it's just going to be like, you know, half a decomposed seat and, you know, a pile of rust. Because they don't build stuff like this anymore. This car, 54 years old, yeah, it's got some rust. She's seen better days, but she runs great, and it's 54 years old. Steel. All steel, except for the aluminum trim or whatever that stuff is. But you get the idea of what I'm trying to say. You know, these cars are a testament to what we built as a country. We don't do that anymore. We build plastic. I don't even know what to say. We build crap, basically. You know, anybody who wants to argue that in the comments, awesome, because I'll argue it with you. You will not have a VW or a Chevy or any of these cars, because VWs are built in this country now. American build quality is substandard. I've driven new German cars, European cars, American cars. I've driven them all. And the build and fitment quality of our cars in this country is third world compared to what they're doing across the Atlantic in Europe. Not even close. But anyway, rant complete. This headlight's in. I'm going to see if it works before we get too deep. Bam, I can already see it on the wall back there behind the camera. Wow, that's so much brighter. I'm just going to admire it with you guys back here while I check my camera settings to make sure we're not totally dead. Everything's looking spectacular. Yeah, that is killer. I'm just going to make sure it's not the high beam. So, you guys can check it for me. Let me know. Somebody. It's got the old floor push button. Oh, that wasn't the high beam. Oh, shit. Yeah, this is going to be the bomb. All right. So, I think what I will do is get the other side in right now. Wherever I put it. Woo! All right. Well, here we go. You know, most guys who work in a garage or tinker in a garage like me, and, you know, all right. So I just realized I've been recording this entire time, moving my camera around and everything else. I thought I pushed the button. I thought I pushed the button to stop recording. And that's a big negative. The pattern is full. I think that's from Top Gun. Probably shouldn't have said Top Gun, or Red Bull, or anything else for that matter. But anyway, I have like 30 subscribers. So for now, I don't think it really matters, does it? So what we've got here is, we'll go with Father's mag and aluminum polish, but you really know what this is. This stuff is awesome. I use it on a lot of different things. Motorcycle wheels, chrome. I mean, this, I'll just show you. So we'll put a little bit on. I'm just going to do this little tiny spot. Just a quick buff. And just wipe that. You can see, I don't know if you can get that, but it's so nice and shiny compared to the old one. So, I mean, I could really break out the little buffing wheels I have and give this a super, like, mega mirror polish. And then I'd want to do it to all of the parts. So I really don't want to get into that today. I got some football to watch. It is Sunday, and the game already has started. So what I'm going to do is just put a quick little polish around the ring on both of these, and then they're going back on the car. And that'll be another, you know, hopefully you know, hopeful, like Emmy or Oscar winning video from Crusty Customs Garage. You know, just, I mean, obviously the video quality, the host, I mean, come on, the host, for real. And, you know, just everything overall is just, you can't deny this. I mean, you could try. It's just not going to work out in the end for you because, you know, Crusty Customs Garage. I mean, Crusty Customs Garage. It's just, you know, bow down, basically. That's what it comes down to. There's another little ring in here. Sorry about that tangent about how awesome we are with our massive subscriber base and, you know, at least 50 views per video. Obviously, we're a juggernaut in the YouTube world. So anyway, like I said, I'm just throwing a quick little rub on the vital bits, the shiny bits here. So, not magic, but better than that. So that's what we're going for, is better than that. Like I said, I have some buffing wheels I can put on. I usually take those wheels, I got them over at Wood East. You know, if you reverse that, you'll know what I'm talking about. There's a little box of metal polishing bits you could put in a drill. And I bought those some time ago, and they work great. I'll take a drill, I'll put it in a vise, and I'll zip tie the trigger, and I'll have my own little polishing station for stuff like this. And I will do that on another video, on probably one, you know, both of these deals, and you'll be able to see, you know, the real stuff. I'm going to polish it off with this. Yeah, I just love this Father's polish. You know, don't want to get in trouble with the YouTube popo. I haven't had any issues that on this channel or my health channel, my wellness channel called Living Proof. And that just gives you some, you know, meal prep tips and shows you my progress, my weight loss. Over 210 pounds now. 210 pounds, folks. So I'll put a link to my Living Proof on the bottom of this as well. These are about as good as they're going to get for today's effort. We're going to smack these babies back on there. You saw me take them off. You don't really need to see me put them on, do you? I'd be bored. So what I'm going to do is pause this, turn the camera back around, throw them back together, start this camera back up, show you what the result is. I'm already happy with just that one headlight I saw. That one headlight is already brighter than both the old ones, which really sucked. So anyway, we'll be right back. All right, gang, so here we are. Okay, so yeah. Jesus. Yep, definite addiction problem. So anyway, we've got our new headlights installed. Polish the bezels up a little bit. They look a little better. Still a little cloudy, to be honest with you. Yeah, so I'm going to turn these babies on. You know, it's not going to light up the streets massively, but compared to a non-halogen sealed bulb, these are going to be a huge improvement. It's under 20 bucks. And I'd say if you've got a car that doesn't have halogens in it, classic car, and you don't upgrade, you're crazy. Yeah, that's just nuts. Next thing for me will be LED eventually, but here we go. So we've got our low beams, as you can see. I mean, I'm just blown away by how much brighter they are. Yeah, I'm gonna fire up the high beams for you. And boom. High beams there, looking good. So yeah, I think we can back her out and we can wrap this baby up. We can try to start her up. That'd be a great idea.